Flat Earth British, Martin Liedtke speaking. Welcome to the Great Flat Earth British think tank, and this is Christ-Mast worship and holiday season. So I hope you enjoy what we got in store for you. So are you excited? Are you? You should be. You should be excited, guys. There's so much happening on the Flat Earth British scene, and it's very exciting. Okay, we're going to talk about loads in this post, guys. We're going to have a flick through history, destroy a few official narratives, look at some beautiful stuff, and we're going to have music. So basically, we're having a party. Okay, so this is the Great Flat Earth British think tank party in holiday season. Okay, sound good? Sound epic? You in? I knew you would be. Makes sense. Okay. This is so exciting. Now, things have been happening in the background. I'm going to enlighten you all now. But first, you must get... Not mandatory, nothing is. We don't do rules and bullshit and anything that we're told, really. We do what we want. On Flat Earth British. Okay? Happy hats will be required. Got yours? Right. I'm going to start with this happy hat, okay? Okay. Make sure my Mad Hatter hat, okay? Which is literally so me. It's scary. I know, it is. Right. That will come back later. No, you've got to get your happy hat, right? And if you've got a few hats, right, we'll go through a mass happy hat exchange. Let's see if we can get a couple, like 10,000 hats happening on this show, in this party. Okay, now I got a lot to show you. It's going to be good. You're going to love it. Okay, I'm going to get underway. I know, so epic, isn't it? And which you're not allowed to do anymore, by the way. Okay, thanks. It's just been epic. You know, the love this coming in and all of the excitement of all things Flat Earth Britishness. It's palpable. It's exciting. It really is. And 2020, a vision looming on the flat horizon. Okay. It's a very exciting time, guys. Okay. Things are about to change. Just telling you in advance. Now, we're going to have some music. Okay, we're going to have some fun. We're not going to worry too much about copyright strikes in this occasion because it's holidays. So, peace, love and gratitude always to you all before we start any of this stuff that I'm going to show you. Okay, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have, you know, some laughs along the way. We're not going to take life too seriously, not today or any day. Okay, no. Out in the Matrix. Okay, out there. They're telling you that you have goodwill to all men at this season, okay? Just be nice, because it's Christmas, because we said so, you've got to be nice, right? When you're in Flat Earth British think tank thinking, okay, you're nice all year round. And we do this goodwill to people thing all year round, okay? Always told. So, yeah, we do that, okay? Because we just keep it epic. Like, this show will be, like, literally epic, okay? Buzz you right out. You love it all. Okay. Happy? Let's get underway. Let's start with an unusual thing happened. I randomly looked on the side of my notifications and YouTube notified me of a video of Flat Earth British. I thought, that's me. Am I back? And I clicked it and I'm no longer blocked from YouTube. On my accounts, everything's back except my main channel. But I think because I had the other two channels back, there's a very good chance that that's on its way back as well. So it's very confusing. At this moment in time, I have 3 channels. But if you Google me, like Google are very, very unkind. And YouTube, you're fucking sacked. You're rubbish. All of it. Okay? So they like choose the worst shit imaginable and just put it all out there. You know, none of your good work. Oh, you know none of that's there. Oh. Anyway. Some quick bitch about them. Okay, happy halls, whatever you're doing. Don't get all narcoleptic on all that turkey you've been eating. Okay, if you do eat turkey, I don't do any of it. Anyway, so if you don't know, This used to be Flat Earth British filtered, okay, and then I changed it to Flat Earth British when I got hacked, and now it's Flat Earth British Think Tank. I got like 700 videos on a hard drive there, 2 TB one full of my videos there, so I could start ploughing the other channel on here if I find time. You know, I can't find the time to be prolific video uploader. Lee's killing it on the video uploads on his FEB Incognito. Wow, guys, check it out. I'll show you in a minute. So here it is. I got like 100 odd videos. It's highly interesting stuff, a lot of it. But I got this channel, and I got another channel as well, which is this one with 2,600 subs. Martin Leedtke. There's only 3 videos on there. That was my backup channel for this. Now at this moment in time, I got 3 channels, and my other one is on the way back. So I'll be 4 channels, and my subs all splatters around all over the place. Makes like, if they could just accumulate them all in one spot, that would be bloody brilliant, wouldn't it, guys? Anyway. So yeah, this was the last time. 3 months ago, they'd blocked me 3 months ago. Said like, copyrighted, no warning. These were still floating out there, and yeah, they're back to me. So none of what they say is, but it's just bullshit. All of it. It's just different rules. I don't even know what they're playing at. It's all too weird. So this is the sort of stuff, and I've used it as a backup channel for conventions and music and meets over the past. You know, I've been doing this. Well, 2020 will be 5 years on the truthing scene, on the flat earth scene, and we've been many places. We've done many things. This is a brilliant video. Cardiff 1989, Utah Saints. They were good live. I seen them supporting U2 with a stereo MCs. Bit of Bjorkage. Love Bjork myself. Bjork, Kate Bush, although she's a bit naughty, okay, but still got still like Kate Bush. It's my generation. So all the people we've met all over through the time. Robert, Mark, Alan and Geeky, and we got music as well. First one there, 3 years ago, Ace, made by Johnny in America, but this one was by Bullshit Detector. I'm going to play for you now. We're going to have an intro. We're going to start with some music. Okay, check this out, right? See Google Hangout thing out there. This is when basically we organised a strike with my school, and we marched to City Hall. That one on the far left-hand side is me, my little cheeky face. Yeah. Wasn't me, nothing to do with me. So look at all these videos after parties. Wow, I'll have to listen to some of this and reminisce sometime. Music. Okay, enjoy. A bit of reggae and a bit of Flat Earth Truthness by Bullshit Detector from New York City. And I don't know where he is these days, and you know. Okay. Yes.
Oh look, 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 look in the sky, oh look in the sky. Can't you see a miracle? The stars are close. Can you make a wish while they circle us? When I'm spinning about, they're all wrong for this. You look in the sky, They're all wrong for this, for it, for it, for it. Just look, please look, please look, please look.
Swahit is all I can say to that. Swahit. So basically, hopefully there's a few of you in chat now. Please subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be doing some shit on this channel, and I think we'll have a bit more music later on. Anyway, we're going to move on into some information. Now, what I got to show you, all this stuff, is all freshly squeezed juice. Okay, as in, most of it hasn't been seen before. So we're going to get underway, and we're going to look into electrickery and other aspects of flat earth British thinking. But electrickery and dismantling official narratives is what we're going to do. First, we're going to look at something very, very strange. I've posted about like a lot of ancient technology. The Arab Book of Miracles from 14th century. This one's supposed to be 1430 ? Bohemia. So they don't really know, but it's very unusual tech. Okay, so we're going to start there for some fun. Okay, make sure to subscribe to that channel and this one if you don't mind, please. And let's get this word out. Okay, so let's have a little gander. Now, happy hats, yeah? You counting my happy hats? Yeah, count my happy hats, guys. Let me know how many you think I got. So, I got loads more, and I went and left my Russian sort of floppy-hued Stalingrad hat in a shop. It dropped on the floor. I'm spewing. I've had it forever. And I should have gone back and got it. So, one can only guess what's happening, but what I figure is this is some sort of giant happy hat, but he's got like a ball. So, is it like a comedy thing? Is this protection? And what is this happy hat? It's open for interpretation, guys. But it's safe to presume in my head this is some sort of shielding, isn't it? Because of this item here that he's got his hand on. Okay, let's have a look what craziness they got going on. So, ooh, it's a shame we don't know what these things are. Yeah, I haven't got masses of time to point translators, but please, people, Greater Flat Earth British Think Tank, show the initiative. Have a look what these things do. Right. That could be something to do with nasal hair. Could be just something to do with back scratching. There's Constantinus. Let's have a think. Answers on a postcard. Flat Earth British. P.O. Box FEB. I haven't got that. Just comment. Right, they're both facing the same way. Ooh, it's got to be something to do with back scratching. I got a back scratcher. I got one here. I love my back scratcher. There somewhere. Right, let's have a look what other tech got going on in 1430s. Okay. I would say that is a smellometer. A smellometer, yeah. I think at first, like, I thought it was something to do with chastity belts and stuff, but that's just my mind. But I think it's something to do with maybe these are eye slots, and these like strap on the back of your head, and you get like a sniffometer, so you can like smell things like intensely. Go out with a sniffy tube, smelling roses. Oh, this rose smells so good. Maybe it's just like NASA's spacesuit, or just one big nappy. I don't know. I don't know what's going on about that. Alright. So I'm guessing this is like I think I know what it is. I think if you got your night gear on and you can't piss like you can't with an astronaut suit, because you know, first thing you know Neil Armstrong does when he steps down that gangway in the light is he has a good piss. Because it was a bit cold. So that's what that is. Anyway, so he's blonde. Oh, and she's pouring the water. It's Phoenician. Some coding for "we're gonna flood you, you bastards." That's what they say about us. kingage, swordage. Oh, hang on a minute. And I'm standing on my talking lion. They're hover lions, like skateboards of the day. Imagine going down the street like that, riding my lion, levitating. Pretty cool. Don't know what the weed is though. Okay. Well, screws. Something to do with shoehorn. Shoehorn. They would have them. Oh. Plumb bob. It's a plumb weight. It's a plumb weight. Cool, they had them. Wonder do they work with Coriolis? Yeah, I think I'll take out some Coriolis insurance. I think that's what's needed. Just in case. What's all this? Pendulum, I think. Something said there. So what we got here is not too bad a drawing for 1430. It's pretty pants, really. Oh, this looks dead techie. It's like something from the Second World War. What's this? One can only guess. Answers on a postcard. If you know, you can identify it. It's like antique guess. What does this implement do? Looks like a bazooka. Bazooka? 1430s? Yeah, yeah. The fabled Greek fire. Hang on a minute. I think these are for putting your wrists through, for constraining. Is this for bloodletting? Drip the blood down. Is that a serpent? No. Don't know. It's good to guess though. They're pretty crazy things. Don't know what they are. Okay, let's move on. Is there any more? So, figure 16. What's conversation tower? That's interesting. Okay. I guess a bit horse and carty. So isn't that interesting on my last video that horse and carts do not work on cobble yet? The antique world's full of cobbled streets, and they say that everybody had cobble, horse and carts, yet they're not working together. They're not synonymous with one another. They're shit. They break. Yeah, there was a lot of questions with our last video, and we got some overlaps, similar sort of context on this video, with things that should be there and that are missing. Oh, this looks interesting. 1430. So are they that big and that tower's that small? You see this a lot. Or is it just perspective? What's this? We will hit you with our hats. I will farigi on your ass. What's this? Oh, I get it. He's really brave. And he's going to take the castle on his own. I get it. I get it. We were too brave to save the women and children. What's this? Maybe they went through the moat in oh, you can't see us, we're hiding. My vlogs are so weird. Okay, okay. Pile of rocks there. You can't see us. You can't see us. Hide behind that rock. And they're gonna throw rocks and destroy the city with rocks. Yep. Yep, nope. This is something really weird going on. What's going on here? It's like a pump or something. I want to drop a stone on your head. They usually, you know, chucking cows at one another. I fought in your general direction. Oh. Yeah, it'd be great to time travel, wouldn't it? Go back to 1400s, have a look what shit was going down. Seems pretty apocalyptic, Cherepanewskis with sound. Had time to pop in and have a curly Q haircut before they came out battling in the mud-flooded world. Anyway, we're not going to spend too much time on these because I've got piles to get through in this crimbo. And I'm sure you all got other stuff to do. Right. They can't see us hiding behind the mud. There's a lot of sneakiness going on in this, isn't there? I've noticed. Hang on a minute. So they're chucking stones, and the stones the dogs are bringing back. Are these stones? Oh, let's go on a little bit more. So odd. Odd. Ooh, look at this. What's this? No, it's not a weather vane. It's a tent. It's an It's an antiquitent. That's a new word. Antiquitent. Yes. I've claimed another one. Brilliant. Antiquitent is now a thing, actually, guys. It just got created into the realm, and it's now a thing. Okay. Pics. Gonna be one of our words, like Charabanowski and Phoenicification. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, my new channels, or my old channels, will be on my website shortly. Over the new year, I should imagine. He's got a fasces with fire on it. And he's lighting up because he's a massive giant with his little green dress on. Grappling hook. In the red tower. He's got a cross to bear, hasn't he? Boom, boom. So, boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. That looks like a armor. Hang on a minute. This is 1430. Is this an armor piercing round? So, hang on a minute. That looks like an explosive head on that, guys. Whew. That hit. Wow. That could ruin your day. These look really dodgy, don't they? They just don't look like normal projectiles, do they? Look. That, you know, so what's that? Going to hit you in the chest? Looks like a button on it. Looks like a petard. So it's a bomb, isn't it? That's not. That just, like, give you a bad belly. What about that? That ain't coming back out, is it? But what about that one? Answers on a postcard for Christmas. Christmas. What's Christmas? What's Christ? Crucified to a mast. Well, we're going to have a look in this vlog, guys. Aspects of this. And there's a book that I can give you at the end of this called The Vengeance of Jesus Christ by Emperor Vespasian, which firmly puts all of these events in this period, or just after, or prior Renaissance, or when the events happened, they turned the calendar off, or whatever's happened. So it's going to get up to torture tools, as they do. Ugh. So that was him on the rack. He's like, ugh, like Zebedee. Do you know Zebedee? Magic Roundabout? Ermintrude? Yeah. About Dylan, the stoned dog, for the children's television program. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's this? What's this, do you think, guys? Fishtail thing, yeah. And this as well. See, like, oh. Anyway. I wonder which way this book's going. Oh my god, guys. Technasmia, and it's active in 1430. I'll show you a picture of a Tesla coil towards some pictures of the day, and it's identical to that. Like, literally identical to that. So, wow, guys. Technasmia was earlier than the Jesuits tell us about. Of course, they reverse engineering, aren't they? Holy fuck. Skins. Well, they're pipes, aren't they? So it's something to do with sound and resonance, which makes perfect sense because all is resonant in this place. Vibration. Wordage. In the beginning, there was the word. The word is vibration. made all of reality, which tells us, or is a marker, that we are the creators. Life is exactly what they say. It's what you make it. I never doubt. It happens. Is that what's this? It's flames out of the top. Don't know, guys. It's just too trippy. Answers on a postcard. That's just weird. Oh, look at that. So these towers, they're going in them and they got all weird tech going on. I wonder if it's like teleporting or just like weird psychic stuff. Right, you're not going to be able to get through that door, are you? They've got really curly hair, haven't they? Really weird curly hair, all of them. Blonde curly hair. So more implements for hurting people. And siege machines. Now I guess this could go on forever, but we want to get through. I'm going to share these. Everything you see, as you can see, there's a shitload of good stuff up on here, right? And I'm going to give it all to you in the descriptions below this video for you to look over at your own leisure. But there's loads of it and I haven't got time. Look at it. It's forever. Huh? Of weirdness. River crossing. Okay, like I said, that's actually pretty good. You won't lose your dogs that you're riding, or whatever they are. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? So there they go on. They're just endless depictions of just endless medieval strangeness, like that. And they don't even know where it's from. Bavaria, maybe. Alright, this is just wicked Aquatech, but it is Phoenician coded, as we can see. Cherbanuski's all over it. Okay. Rockets? One can only wonder, guys. Okay, that can just go on forever. As you can see, there's just plenty. So we're just going to move on, because I've got plenty to give you, actually. This is cool. Invention, okay, on the same note of electrickery. We have a Lorentz telegraph, okay, guys. Lorentz is used today in many military applications, and it's magnetism, so electromagnetic devices. And I found some crazy, what look like free energy devices in here as well. Turbines working on the north and south attraction and repulsion technologies. Nesting, if you like, all sorts, and it goes on, and all of it is pretty. Look at this for a magneto. You know, this is really early stuff, so not sure if any of it's not supposed to be there, but it's just the advanced technology at the size and the scale of these Tartarians in this period in Germany. See if I can find that brilliant. I have downloaded it on Images of the Day, just in case I sort of suspected I might not be able to find it because there's so many images. But I'm going to give you the book to read through before I go on. Washing machines, electric mangle, maybe. So it's all electric. Everything in this is electric. Look at this. The size of that. So it's pretty good. That's used on the Ganges for pumping. It's a pump. So that's pretty cool. I'm digging that. I'll pass that to you. I don't want to go through ever for that. And there's another one like it here. But this is all to do with electricity too. Okay. Again, in German. And you have this thing, which looks very much like a light bulb, which it is because it's about electricity, isn't it? Not gas. So what date is it? 1880. So Edison's patent 1876, somewhere about there. So it's like 4 years after Edison's patent, and they've got a fully active light bulb. Yet they tell us in all the streets they're gas lights. Yet 1880 they have electric lighting, and it might be in here they show that shit hot image. It's all electromagnetic motors. You know, this is, you know, before Tesla is a thing, and even just as Edison is kicking off at the same time, and they have like just mind-blowing electromagnetic technology. Siemens, look at these two coils spinning in this. That advanced. 1880, guys. That advanced. This. So south, north. That would push, that would pull, that would push. This would turn this, and it would turn quick, and it would create a charge which would go into the dynamo. This is free energy, guys. Electromagnetic free energy. Using magnets. It's pretty clever, isn't it? So they got free energy, guys. This one there. I found many of these. I got a collection of books on Mechanica from Kirster's library. Same period, which show you advanced technologies. You know, they're fully aware of thermodynamics at this stage, because the railway engine's been around for like 50 years at this point. So they understand pressure systems, unlike people who believe in the globe. And but nevertheless, still electromagnetic free energy, and light bulbage. So 1880 they got it. I think it's safe to presume that they had her in the streets. I'm going to look for some evidence on this in New York in some stunning photographs a little bit later on. Okay, we're going to have some music, we're going to have some fun. Okay, change your hat, because we're not going to be wearing them for very long. Okay, sweet. Okay, so positive, negative. Well, telegraph's around, but that's pretty advanced. The telegraph we see in all of the city streets, don't we? In all of these photographs we look into. Yeah, in San Francisco, you go up and down Market Street to your heart's content on these old footage, like I showed you on my last video, and there's no telegraph poles. What's with that, guys? Yeah, in, you know, pick a town. Okay, Spokane, however it's pronounced. That's probably a worst choice, because I always pronounce that wrong. Any city. Seattle. Okay, more electromagnetics. This is a mind-blowing book as well, I can give you. From an early period, again. Okay, if I can show you there. This is the brilliant bit. It's Siberia, so it's Tartaria, isn't it? At this period, which I'll show you later in some stunning maps that I have dug up. A voyage in Siberia, 1761, and they show you in this depiction, very, very cool, it says experience of natural electricity. And this guy, okay, and they're indoors, there's a roof, there's a ceiling, excuse me, nice timepiece, and what you see is a rod. Okay, and it's arcing, okay, electromagnetically arcing. You see the lightning here. So this is a really big electrical plasma event indoors, and they're all like, this one's flattened to the floor with the blast, and these are sort of running towards the wall. And this is in an early period, okay, 1768. So, you know, a little bit earlier than Benjamin Franklin is messing around with electricity. Around the same time, a little bit later maybe, but wow. And at a very early age, and they got some cracking sort of depictions in there. We just dig one or two out, but it's evidence for electricity being used. And I can't exactly tell you what technology that guy had, guys, but that bar he had was emanating a large plasma blast, which was flattening some and putting others to the wall. Okay, I'll give you the link, look it for yourself. Obviously it needs some decoding. This one is pretty cool. Also, atmospheric electricity, 1700s, and it is the Kremlin. And this book is beautiful. I could go on with this forever. It's a mud-flooded Kremlin. You have a load of Phoenicians turning up, a load of baptisms going down. Now this thing, it goes lower and lower and lower, as we've shown you on these channels and these anomalous towers. Yeah. So that camel, you know, there's a camel in the centre of Moscow. Tartarian Russians. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it could be. But it's Tartaria anyway, isn't it? Tart. Okay, so we have voyages through Tartaria in the year of 1700 and Kremlin. So it'll flip through. Obviously got all Antiquitech on top. Antiquitechage. Okay. Muscovy. And there are a whole lot of images in it. And maps of Tartaria. Rivers. Can't see any star photos on this though. I'll be posting a star photo on my Christmas Facebook message to you all. Oh, star footage. Nice star photo. So I'm going to link this to you. I'm not going to go through too much because we've got too much to get through. It's going to be... Look at this. What a weird looking island. A castle all inside there. 1700. Didn't know too much about the world at that stage. But yeah, I'm linking it to you because it's just another find. And I'm sure there's loads of gold in it. This is cool. This is cool. Because of... Basically, I'll show you the fuller image in Pics of the Day. But what it is capture of Ciudad Rodrigo by Light Division on the night of January the 19th, 1812 in an engraving. Okay, so the Light Division, just like, you know, the Light Brigade, isn't it? But why are they light? Because they travel in light. And in this case, no, they got actual big, huge, bright, dazzling light. And a breech, and they're all lightly dressed with hardly anything on. This is 1812. You know, they've got top hats and stuff. And this, is it coming this way and landing? Who knows? But interesting, it's 1812. Okay, and they're called the Light Brigade, and this is a big light. I'm just wondering. Interesting pic. And more interesting pics. This is another Middle Ages depiction book. I know I'm going through quick, but there's just so much juice in this. This one's crazy, nearly every depiction in this, right? So there's a battle going down, huge trench system like the First World War. It's in the Middle Ages, guys, right? And you got these huge cannon, alright? But look at this thing. So it's a huge mortar machine, Antiquitech, as you can see. And what about this huge ball with flames coming out the top? What do you think that would be? Is it a foundry to make whatever ordnance that they're using? I don't know. I don't think they could do it there and then. Not when they're being fired at. So, much of Tartaria in this book also. Okay, this is from 1683. Siege of Vienna. Oh, I've seen this in other depictions. So, obviously out of Amsterdam, they all are. A lot of them. They come from Flanders. The Low Countries deal with all the history rewrite. The history they give us. Check this for carnage. So it's a flood. Looks like a tsunami. Smashing everything. So, pretty... Hang on a minute, what's that? That looks like a giant's claw. Can you see that, guys? So yeah, as I said, it's just like hundreds of depictions in like 600 or something. They're all just nuts. Honestly, they're just so detailed. I didn't even like them. It's always like masses going on. In this case, loads of people getting killed in Starfort battles. Post-event Starfort battles. So what we got up there? Antiquitech device. Stones falling from the sky. People in the air. Blown in the air. Wow, some explosions. For cannonballs, when they're only working on like, you know, a kinetic pound. Yeah, oh, you see all this damage? What are they using, guys? Huh? 1638. But they're attacking the Antiquitech. They're taking out that as well. So yeah, you can study these at your own leisure, as I said. But they are glorious. So they got rifles. Well, we know that. They had them in the 1500s and earlier. And they're dressed like knights and Romans, etc. And it's 1690s. Yeah, I think all of this post-flood era with a lot of these religious narratives, etc. I think they're all in this period after this, leading up to the Renaissance. They could have stretched 200 years out into... They could have just, I mean, they could have just turned the calendar off, and there could have been 500 years where there was only 200 on our calendar. Maybe. Something weird's going on anyway with it all. So yeah, happy days again. It's got the eagle, wings open. Any fasces? No, but we got sound and very, very Phoenician. Or Roman. Or Phoenician. Let's have a look. So, another antiquitant. Double eagles on the flags and the Muslims together. We see this a lot in this era. In 1733 books that I've shown atlases, lead atlases, lead Vandaha atlases. You see the double-headed eagle and you see the Muslim crescent moon both together, proving that, you know, I don't think there was any division between these. I've seen Christian crosses and Muslim crosses in towns in the past as well. Okay, Dresden. That is interesting. Okay, more literature. So yeah, knock yourselves out with them. Not literally, because it's, you know, holidays. And more antiquitech. This one's a Tartaria. I think this is Lied. Yes, Lied van der Haar. And his brother Pierre van der Haar. He's depicted porcelain and antiquitech devices in Tartaria, and they got some serious stuff going on. Okay, up on the hill. You see the resonator and the wires coming down. Just crazy good. And this is all Tartaria. You get to see the nobles and their palaces built for giants. Look at this. The mosque. Just tiny little people in a massive place. Turkish mosque could be Hagia Sophia. And this is the level of their stuff, but like they got death cult going on in this part of the world, as I will show you now. It disappeared. I went a bit too there. You got like these deities with multi-hands, and you get giants and the Phoenician death cult entities. Chinese Hofpomp or Pomp. Hofpomp. Chinese Hofpomp. Sounds like a party. Okay, time to change the hat. Change hat. Okay. There's a globe on this. Okay, but it's not my fault. It's just, it was a gift. Okay. I will spend a little time with this on my head. Okay. So let's move into some more juicy. Every time I try to leave. So there's wars going on in Tartaria, guys. Armies, monsters, monsters, underground places, volcanoes and hurricanes in this book, guys. Whoa. Right, look at that for a firework display. Tartaria. Ooh, this is the Tartars having a firework party. Pretty fucking good. I got better, more clearer ones of these in the atlases. Look at this for Antiquitech, guys. Playing the drum, having a bit of music going down. We're having some more music, we're going to have fun. All the way. Okay, is what we're going to do. Okay, like I said, not spending too much time with this on my head. Next hat. Okay. To go with the Tartarian theme. Okay. 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 This is fun. Look at all this tech going on. And a moody boss. Because they're always moody. I don't like being them. Look at all this silks and everything. So anyway, Tartaria, if you don't know, there seems to be a suppression going down. It seems to be like the Europeans come in, get in with the Tartarians, you know, Pakisite mindsets, do a bit of sucking up, get in there, give them what, you know, some stuff, and get a good side, and then they're sold up bitches. Anyway, that's how the world works, apparently. 19th century New York City. Now we do like to look at a bit of vintage photography on this vlogages, and these ones are no exception. But the weird thing is, guys, is this is New York City. Okay, if I puff it up a bit. They got Maybe electric trams, who knows? And Tartaria is visible. Okay, massive structures, advertising. I guess this is a railway, so you walk over it. Can you spot any telegraph poles? Where are all the people? I believe this is Broadway or 66th Street, 1890. So 1890, New York City, wherever they're using for communication, in this part of the town, they're not using telegraph because there's no telegraph poles. What is going on? I could show 1,000 depictions of telegraph poles of this period. This statue is a Phoenician totem with ships, and it's repeated in St. Petersburg, in Madison, or Columbus Circle. God, they're in stacks of cities. It's identical to this. To show you, it's a Phoenician enclave. But look at this, guys, Tartaria. Okay, that is looking west on Grand Army Plaza, 1894. Plaza Hotel on the right, massive mud flooders. Copper. So what are these running on? There's no overhead cables. Are we seeing any telegraph wires? No, we are not seeing any telegraph wires. Why is that? New York hat to go with a New York theme. Good timing. See that? Sync. Some brilliant decoration on this one, yeah, for Phoenician, but yeah, no telegraph poles. It's a little bit weird. Can't be specific of what these trams are running on. So it's horse and carriage, and they can't run on cobble because cobble's shit. Okay, and these, you spot them all over Christendom. Exactly the same buildings. They're beautiful, aren't they? And what were they originally? Well, for arrivals, we think. This is Jackson's sanatorium. Something really bleak about society, isn't it? The way they've structured it. And look at the style of this. Where's that? Windsor Hotel, Broadway. In 1900. It's beautiful. So you've got a fire hydrant. You've got wires here. We've got telegraph up in the neighbourhood here, but none on that busy high street. There's a load here. Oh, they got a telephone. What's that? Amsterdam Avenue, 100th Street, 1894, and there's all of these rocks they removed in later years. They're all in Central Park, and they built on them. Rocks. Are they rocks? Standing on the shoulders of giants, and oversized bridges for horse and cart, almost as if they knew what was coming. Because this is really broad, just for horse and carts, and not little tiny people on this massive structure. As with that, you know, they have the most decoration on top. It's top heavy. All the decorations on top, and it's all in that same grey granite stone. Strange vanilla skies. Right, telegraph. Maybe it was something they added underground or something in central New York, or above. Got it here, see? And this is apparently a reservoir. It's not there anymore. You can see exactly the same structure in, I've seen one in Madrid. I've seen one in Southeast Asia, and it's exactly the same. It looks like a star fort. It's really old. You know, this is supposed to be built like in the Victorian era. It's already covered in ivy and looks ancient. It's a water reservoir for Aquatech, Phoenician Aquatech. And that was in 1891. That is no longer there. And I wonder how old these buildings are with all this ivy. And a mud flood cabin, 1891, Madison Avenue. Look at that. New York. Should have kept that there. And all of these huge monuments. Look at it. I guess this is Wall Street. Yeah, good guess. So Wall Street, they have ticker tape machines in these offices where they, you know, do their stocks and shares, and they send signals out to New York and they communicate. How do they do it? Where's the telegraph exactly? Must be underground. Maybe I should look into it. What about this silver domed thing? Holes. Wow. It's like a church on top. Again, it's like the Solomon's Temple theme. Or a little Buckingham Palace on top of another one, on top of another one. Giant arched windows, domed. Giant domed doors. All mud flooded all over the world. World building. That's a very intriguing building. What we got here is Grand Central Depot. Now, I'm sure a lot of you in this field have looked into Penn Street Station. That's quite crazy. How they would build something so massive, so elaborate, just to knock it down in no time at all. Same with the Grand Central Stations. So I'm guessing this is the Amsterdam Hotel, Hotel Neverland. And the Dakota is along here somewhere. There's all grass outside, or road. Don't know what that is. Old world, isn't it? See the door? Yeah, I think this is like twice the size below ground level because it looks like it's been cut in half. It's not proportionate. It's like a half cut in half. Arch. You've all seen arches. It's so big. Just craziness. Wow. Antiquitech insanity. So I guess we're gonna guess what's this, mud? Or smoke? Smoke, I'm guessing. Looking at Broadway. Okay. On Broadway. Wonder what that is. Any telegraph poles? Difficult to determine, but I would say no. And that one's 1895, and that is where Madison Square Gardens is going to be proposed to be built, on that spot before it's there. Look at all this. Blocked up arches. I wonder what that was. Here's pills for the liver. Oh, I bet they're good. Right. Fifth Avenue, and look at this. Wow. Like bell lights, aren't they? Look at this building here, guys. The Tartarian double towers. On an old church covered in ivy. Even then. A roundabout. Children to play, maybe. Looks lovely. But no telegraph poles. Greece, Rome, Phoenicians. Nah, it's the White House. It's Lincoln's inauguration, which Booth attends, and he's standing right behind him. But you don't think about killing him then, or ever, really. Washington, with his Masonic sort of. Oh, actually, he's doing a Baphomet, isn't he? He's got the hand down and hand up, so he's doing his Baphomet thing. He's got his shirt off. He's got his mammalians happening. What's this over here? See, that's not an advertising post in the middle of this park. I wonder what it does, guys. So, yeah, all children, one adult. Yeah. Take a look at the Baphometic, figure. What's this? Wow, look at this building. Wow. Wow. So that's on Broadway. I mean, this one went on a bit later, didn't it? Look at the size of that. What was the thinking in the design? It's all over this way in this gap, which they're standing in. Oh, I don't know. So I will give you this link. Obviously, you can see it's like a Greco-Romano temple here. Corinthian arches, all of it going on. But it's just granite on the bottom to withstand floodwaters. And mud flooded all lower below ground level, and cobble, which absolutely carnage on horse and cart. They have a miserable time on it. Only had a little bit of suspension going on, but wow. Check that out, guys. Any telegraph? Nada. Wonder what's going on there. Anyway, very nice. New York City, old world. Hidden from us, all mud flooded on this giant churchage, machine, New York Free Academy. Oh, you see them everywhere, don't you? Oh, we have telegraph here in Main Street, Delphi, New York City, 1890. Is that telegraph? That looks weird, doesn't it? What's this disc? Button on the centre. Maybe they kept it clear, so they want to mess it up. Put it all underground. Who knows? Along with their underground system. Look at this. Wow. Broadway Central Hotel. 1890. Oh, I like that. Lovely touch with the old colour and the flaggage. But look at the lower levels, guys. It's just old world. Look at that one. Mud flooder. So you can see the same building with the same statues on the same corners. Choose your city and it will be there. Identical. So were they running on electric tracks? That would be dodgy with the horse cart running up and down them. Overhead cables on these. Yeah. Okay. So that was from 1906? 1890. 1806. Oh, right. Interesting. I don't know what this is. Oh, look at that. Size of that hatch, guys. Wow, so Phoenician. Just screams. I wonder what it was originally, because all the portals have been blocked up, you see. Some sort of chimney. Tech. They say they're theatres, but I don't think they were originally. That's Union Square. Cobble, trams, hardly any horse and carts, and you don't get telegraph. Snowstorm, Schnee. More Schnee in mud flooders, which is a brilliant example for why the fuck would you build your lower levels below ground level when it snows this high. You see what I mean? Makes no sense. Okay. Got my New York gangster hat on for this scene. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. That's very seasonal. I think I'll download that for my thumbnail, maybe. Who knows? Don't look so sad. And elephants. I guess these are from Albany in New York, state capital, and they got a load of elephants running down the road, as you do. Okay, Madison Avenue. Interesting. I love looking at old pictures myself. Love the time travel, guys. Really worth going to take a look at it all. Come back and tell you what happened. These are brilliant maps. These I've dug up. Just mind-blowing. Old world maps. Okay. They're from 1719. Now I've got 1733 Leeds atlases, which give you completely different azimuthal equidistant projections, but this one is very intriguing and it's big cluage. Okay, is that interesting? Fasces, Polly. Tartaria is here. Okay, this bit here with Mar in it, Tartaria Martinus incognita, so it's like the sea, Tartaria, and it's incognita, they don't really know, but all of this is Tartaria all the way up to Muscovy. Nova Sembla is all, again, just one side, and there's an unpronounced Spitsbergen. Spelled bad. It's not really there. It's really strange, but check this out. Iceland is touching Greenland, or Gronland, almost. Now you can say this is Greenland, because it looks pretty much the shape. They haven't got much going on here, but it's far too close to the proposed, you know, what's supposed to be there as a North Pole in their weird thinking. So if this is Greenland, what's all this? Okay, and it says Nova Britannia. Nova Britannia. That's very close to Tartaria, guys, and that's where the Acadians are in New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. So New Brit Tanaria, which is a big clue, I think. What about this? New South Wales. Well, that's in New Zealand, isn't it? Australia, excuse me. Here, it's in Canada. And we have New North Wales. They should have kept them titles, guys. If you live in Canada, can you tell me this is still happening? Baffin Bay. Okay, it's just completely different. And Iceland shouldn't be there. It should be down here. So, but I think it's a big clue that it says something Tartarian related there. And we know what happened with the Arcadians, and we have surmised this all along anyway, haven't we? Okay, there's another juicy map here with clues as well. 1719. So we got the Artimus, we got the azimuth for equidistant, and they give you a southern projection, but this isn't supposed to be discovered. Okay, 1719. Cook hasn't been around it, clocking up 60,000 miles yet, gone disappeared. It's not a decent bit of cartography, and there's no inlets and stuff, but it's rough. Okay, so are we looking at the ice wall or whatever? Because look, it comes out here, it ends. This is no similarity whatsoever to their proposed Antarctica, what they give us today, is it, guys? It's still got the Antar tick, like a clock, because we're on a clock. Antarctica. So you got the tar in there, you got the tick, and you got like arc as well. So yeah, so what is this exactly? They're mapping. There's one more map as well. You're crazy. Actually, there's a few maps in this, but this is Tartaria, Tartaria, Tartaria. All of it. Asia. Okay, Euro parts comes up to there, so it looks like they got a bit of a Phoenician expansionism going on at that stage, guys. 19. I guess that's Madagascar. Oh no, Ceylon, which is Sri Lanka today, which is looking a bit different. It'll all look different. This is a post-flood map. They give you America as well, on a juicy, let's go back, world map, if it's there. Okay. And it's pretty undefined and different today, obviously, in any map you see. So you get the azimuth for equidistant, still the same with the Iceland, touching up Greenland, all the weirdness going on. A lot of America missing. So does America really come out this far, guys? Up to Alaska? No, it doesn't, does it? And again, you get Island California, which we see quite a bit of this period. No inland lakes. Hudson Bay's there, but it looks weird. So there's no Great Lakes. All of this is apparently not discovered 1719 or whatever, or not cartographied yet. I've earlier maps, all this is cartographied. You know, late 1600s. Maybe it's just the school. As you can see, America there touches Asia. And it's red, it's pink. So this is Tartaria. And across the Bering Straits, which looks nothing like it is today, you get pink, and the Philippines and everything else is pink. Japan, so even Australia. So I'm saying all of this here, okay, is Tartaria, and we have enough evidence that this is the case. Ooh, what we got here? Rainbow volcano. Events, blowing in the wind. Anyway, clueage. We love a bit of mappage, don't we, on Flat Earth British? No. I need a drink. Happy everything. Okay, on Flat Earth British. Okay, please subscribe. Please just be happy. Chat. We don't do that on Flat Earth British. We do that. Okay, and now we're going to have some music. We're going to have a musical interlude. Before we go on, we're going to have some humour. Like I said, I'm not particularly worried about copyright strikes, but this is a brilliant depiction. I'm going to look at that next. Now this was made by Poncho Pete back in the day, okay, and it's a video made by Flat Earthers. I'm bound to get a copyright because it's music, but it'd be a soft one, and this is Chris, whatever it is. Enjoy!
Don't try to
Bunny. That's epic. I got loads of them with all the flat earthers on. They're raw, aren't they? I love them. If you haven't seen them already, they're pretty epic. Right then, that was a musical interlude. We'll do another one later. Now, Masonic picturage. What are they telling us? I can blow up a little bit more on this on Pics of the Day, but we'll have to go with this for now. So it's again Solomon's Temple in the cloud, the all-seeing eye, a comet, a rainbow because the floods happened because there's Noah's Ark, and it's not on top of Ararat, so it's like the floods have receded. And what is this? I am that I am. Some Olympic or flaming torch, the G illuminated, that's important. Joachim and Bois, the pillars, okay, which they walk through to do the Masonic handshake, a Roman. And we have Justice with her blindfolds. So we're going to look at that a little bit later. We have another one there with her anchor, so it's Phoenician. Show what's happening there with the children. We'll have a look now in a minute when we blow it up. But I give you the link so you can study it yourself. And it's a beautiful thing to have. And it's a newie. Right. Should have some music for this, really. It's pretty epic, this is. This is for people who like a bit of music as well. I think I'll have a bit of music is what I'll do. Okay. Okay. They're good to watch anyway. So, that's my other channel. These are for basically dance, but they're all in a bygone era and they're very beautiful. I really like these books. Okay, and they show you culture and dance and music. Now, I'm not sure if she's on her knees, but that woman is twice the size of that woman. And musical scores. I'll give you the link if you're into sort of this sort of stuff. But I thought it was nice to look at. Some Russian guy doing his dance off. Some, I'm not sure, barrelining. Oh, that one there. Guy with a fiddle. Having a drink. There's not much dancing going on. He's holding his head. Ooh, and that's in 1824. 1824. This is a Dura picture from 1514. One of my favourite of that period. He's got keys. Look at their clothes. What a mess. Because it's Survivor times. Excuse me. I'm not sure what's going on in that depiction. Shame I can't. Oh, I can. There you are. Oh, that seems a pretty like a rave or something. Maybe it's like a little Glastonbury. You've got a stage you can't see. Okay, cool, cool. Check this out for Phoenicians. It's all about the jester, isn't it? Fucking clown. Sound. Ugh. So I think what we'll do for a laugh is we'll have a look at some freaks. We'll have a look at some Victorian freaks. The Victorians are obsessed with freaks. And there seems to be a lot of genetic abnormalities in the Victorian or Tartarian era. Okay. Ooh. Cool. French? Oh, Spanish? Spanish. French. On your home. Knees up, mother brand. Knees up, mother brand. Happy at heaven. What's she doing? Whitney Houston. She's got jugs out. What about the Grey Orchestra? Fucking hell. They need a human. Excuse me, sorry about that. That's spooky. They're all like her. And she's doing Whitney Houston. I believe the children are our future. Like that. Treat them well and let them. Like that. Lead the way. She might not be doing Whitney Houston. Yeah, Whitney Houston married Gene Pitney and became Whitney Pitney. Yeah, it's true. And she died. So sad. Drugs are bad. There was something wrong with a little Bobby Brown. Sorry. Anyway. Enough of the music. Back on with the show. I hope that's... Oh, God, what's the matter with my vlogs? I hope that's some sort of flashy belt. Well, I can't imagine him tying it off on his... I don't know. Oh, I'd love to listen to that. Oh, God, yeah, that would be epic to be there. Yeah? Bit of belly dancing going on. Do you like to dance? I like to dance. Yeah. Lose yourself in dance. Ooh. They got it going on. A bit of chilling music. Bong. And the boss don't look too much of a shit. Don't know though. Just don't know, do you? Can't really tell. Oh, cavorting. I like to fly. More cavorting. Okay. Ooh, what we got here? These are people from wherever. Well, they're not doing too much dancing, are they? And they always got their jugs out. Don't they wear any clothes? It's only the elites who wear clothes. All the peasants must have their jugs hanging out. Well, that's not the case, is it? Because all the Phoenicians can't keep their clothes on. What's all this? A gathering of humans. Right. They're candles. They had a bloke come round with a ladder and he lifted 50,000 candles. And they said to make sure it don't go out. What are they? They're like weird men. I hope they're not real. Yeah, that looks like a photograph, but all blurred. Okay. In the Hotel de Ville, which gets burnt down. I know that place. And a nice little Tartarian theatre. Or Venetian theatre. So let's reduce that down. These are pretty shit hot, these are, aren't they? Okay. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Right. We're moving on. So this is another book for you to look at. I'm going to do 100 different links today because of what day it is. But this gives you like crazy antiquity. It's set in Persia in the 1760s and it's all mud flooded. Brilliant clues, as in the disproportionate massive huge Tartarian buildings with minarets and onion domes and huge arches which are 10 times bigger than the elephants. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 times bigger than the elephants, so don't put me on that. Everything's in mud and everything is tiny and in mud compared to the beautiful buildings. You don't build something of that quality to put it in mud. Okay, just silly. Fireworks, 1790s. Really, really nice. Beautiful, beautiful colours. Okay. So I hope you're enjoying the show so far. I've change your happy hat in a minute. Okay. Happy hair for now. Hope. Sorry, I'm not sure what's going on there, but take the links. That's definitely fire. I you can presume in there. Right, so there it is again. So there's all sticks growing out of it because it hasn't been used for so long. And there's like, these people who built these huts are not the people who built this. Obviously, this is old world. Maybe been underwater. Yeah, it's been underwater. Of course it has. Yes, all of it has. As has that Phoenician temple building on the riverbank. So the Phoenicians come up just like in Venice, up the steps, and go and do their weird whatevers, you know. Okay. Roman. Don't know who he is, but check these out. You can stand in them, and it's antiquitech. Look. Be energized. You'd be invigorated. More stuff. Okay, more stuff. Hands up. If you want some more music. Hands up. Okay, we'll have some more music. Okay, and then we're going back to my stuff. I got plenty of music. Can't really copyright me for what's on my channel already, but you know, whatever. This one was made years ago, and if you like a bit of Frank Zappa, this one was some of the old school flat earthers. Ace McLeod. This is called Ace. I get it. Okay, so Ace McLeod. This one's for you.
I know every time anybody even kind of slights me.
I've seen it, and it is. It's a Swiss watch, but more advanced.
It is Victorian anymore. They can reconstruct and be like, oh, look, flowing water.
It's all about the free energy. They don't want us to have it.
Oh, people, look at this shit, man.
Yeah, the calcification of our pineal gland.
If I see fake CGI popcorn, I'm going to be disappointed.
It's weird.
But yeah, it's a small amount of blowtards that give the globe a bad name. You know, those people never change. They argue with you about everything.
So the deal is this, the whole thing is our hearts are broken because we expect people that are smart into science to have some credibility and some ethics.
Even if you encouraged individuality years ago, you were encouraged to be an individual and stand out from the crowd.
And now I might say that this song is dedicated to Ace McLeod. Hey, what's up, Ace McLeod? This one's for you! 600 years ago, everybody was moving fast. Earth was moving low, so science had to move the math. We could never find out what we already knew. They have changed time, my friend, so we could never do. It's hot, 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 it's hot. It's round, it's hot, it's round, it's hot, it's round, it's hot, it's hot, it's round, it's hot, it's round, it's hot, it's round, it's hot. We went to school where you had to learn. So when you moved along, they send your brain there. Send you to a job just to pay your own way. Now your boss has got that golden series clothes, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, please be careful during this performance not to step on or trip on the serious global concern.
Right, that's a 10-minute track. You can see it on my channel. And there's loads more. I got like beyond Yorkage. But they definitely murdered me for that. And other stuff. So I'm gonna get back to usage. Okay, here. Some freaks. But we're gonna first look at some quickly go through because there's something going on with these naval vessels. All of these late 1800s colorized, and they're all of the Balkans. So it's Croatia, Moldova, and former Yugoslavia. But look, Rome. It's on the Roman column, and the Phoenicians on these. Seems a really nice lifestyle there. It's very clean and tidy. Look, it's absolutely beautiful. So some of them, like you can see, like the Mostar Bridge before it was blown up and replaced. But look, And they got fairgrounds. They got telegraph in Croatia. And like you had in New York City, identical to what you've seen in Columbus Square, they have one here. I think this might be Split, I'm not too sure. But, or Dubrovnik. And they have exactly the same Phoenician ships, totem, with their Phoenician appointed character. Check that out, guys. That's in Vienna. Viennese Opera House. That's one splendid building. And this one is in Carlsbad. One can only guess what that thing done and why it is there. Look at this. Strange place to put a waterfall, or whatever, this monument on a hill. I didn't put it on a level. I think it was on a level. But look, got all these ceramics going on, high tech going on for this period. We do see a lot of messing around with pictures we've discovered over time. What's these? Reflection. Is that a reflection, guys? What's these white things? You can see them there, double reflected. It's like a modern flash bar. Look at that. Wow, what a world. It's quite heavy on my head, that. And more of Vienna. Oh, Vienna. What's that? Splatado. So look at these ships. Is that Split? Splatado. Look at this, guys, right? They got like a... This is a brilliant picture. They got like Rome, or the Phoenicians, with the arches. And these two arches, they go straight through the home. They built the home around the arches and incorporated the arches into the building. But look at the great megaliths underneath. Look at this. Kind of... What exactly is going on here? Isn't that strange? Okay, not sure where that is, but it's beautiful regardless. I bet that was on dry land before the flood. As were they. Why build them in the middle of a lake? Solitude? Hard to get to. Look at that. Bunker booths again. Telegraph sure. Not much on the population front, but the trees are new. Look at this. Little monsters. So that book would be good for the monsters and all of that. I never went to. Enjoy them. There'll be a stack of links anyway. Check that out. Absolutely beautiful. And what about that? What do we suppose that is? So it's an aqua dome. It's full of water and it gives you Phoenician water out of this fountain. That is some reservoir. How did they get it there? Pump it from underground? That's a technology, isn't it? And look at that staircase. Wow. Huge doors again. Look at that little guy to the size of that door, guys. Give me 3 of him to that door. Very beautiful though. And it's 2:45 in wherever that is. This one's Prague. So it's not just the Balkans, excuse me. The ones I looked at last night. This is Vienna. More bunker booths with doors in. Probably for electrics and stuff. They got them Phoenician things going across that bridge exactly the same. I wonder what happens out there. And a nice little ring dance. Very beautiful. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So it looked a better world years ago, didn't it? When they sorted it out after the events. Wonder what they did. Mostar Bridge, guys. Before it was blown up. I don't know, difficult to determine. Okay. These are beautiful, but I'm going to move on. Great. It's a beautiful world. We have been skanked epically for all of this beauty. People look added. All the people look added. All the people added. Difficult to say with these photos. Any of them could be manipulated. They're sparse, they're empty. The people, when they're in them, they look fucking like they're not there. Look, these onion domes on there. 4:05. I'm guessing that is traditional dress. All that lace going on, guys. And she got a happy hat, Tartarian, happy hat. You see one of my previous videos thumbnail from a live event. She's a bit ginger, maybe blonde. Wow. Fashions are utterly poo compared to now, aren't they? Let's look at this. A silk. Wow. Where are they buying their clothes? And I guess in the Mediterranean coast. What about these? We see these all over Antiquity. Can you see that there? They're not advertising boards. You get them further down. They're not lit up. Lee talked about them this week on all photographs on his secondary site. FEB Incognito. Beautiful. As Bernard Matthews would say, really beautiful. So did you enjoy a turkey today? Look at this. The old world in with the new. So that's pretty. Right, how many photographs are there? Steamship. Okay. This is interesting. You've got a pyramid there, old world. Anomalous tower. And there they are again, look. See? You got Antiquitech, but you got these aerials. Now, we haven't got television at this period, so I wonder what these are. They're not for advertising. See them? See them everywhere, guys. Okay. And that Phoenician waterfall thing again. One of their appointed peeps. Who has to be a bastard. I got a hat like that. I wear my Tartarian hat. You're digging out the mud. Why did they put that thing in the mud anyway? On the side of a hill. Whatever it is. Anyway. So I'm in their gang. I'm in your gang. Okay, cool. Okay, moving on. Because that is something completely different. Okay, and these are freaks, because we're going to have a little giggle. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the music. It's not still on. No, it's not. Okay, I have got more music, but loads more music, but I think I've just about exhausted my music potential for this video. Right, let's take a look at some freaks of nature from the 1800s and wonder wagwan and why everyone is looking like they're covering her head. Is she that ugly? Because she doesn't look that ugly, except that thing hanging out of her belly, which doesn't look real at all, does it? That doesn't look real. It's got big feet, hasn't it? Big hands. Let's hope for all that is good in this realm that that is not real. They're real. They're really definitely real. The sisters. They look happy enough in their little existence, don't they? Don't think much of their dress sense. And the fact that they got to super glue a bow on because they haven't got any hair. But yeah, they seem alright. What about him? What about him? Fishman. Okay. He came up from the depths. He's a definite Phoenician. He's got the Phoenician nose going on. Okay. He's got the jugs out, so he's a Phoenician. He's got the fins. So, what do you say, guys? Yeah? He's got a bit of the Jabba the Hutt's going on there in the eyes, haven't he? Or maybe, Yoda. Shut the fuck up, you must. This These two cracks me up. Like he hates his guts, and he's like, "I'm gonna put up with my cousin." He's like the intellect, except he got cockeyedness going on. You know, I don't really like seeing cockeyed people in the mornings. I find it really dodgy. So we have a Phoenician down there, okay, and we have a Tartarian, okay. Simples. What about him? Okay, he's got live long and prosper hands, guys. Ugh. But still, he can get his clothes on. She's got elephantitis. That's the condition. I guess she got to be fitted for certain shoes. Oh, that sucks. I think that's elephantitis. I've seen this before. Pretty sure. That looks not real. It's like he's a mason, and he's like half monkey, half baby. No, that's definitely a dodgy picture. He's even got a seashell seat going on, Masonic thing. That's something to do with just like Masonic evolutionary bullshitty stuff, I think. So that's the guy out of Moonraker and James Bond with the steel teeth. You know, the one that's been seriously Mandela affected by that chick who ain't got silver teeth anymore, by the way, and looks a lot hotter these days. What's this? Okay. He's a big Tartarian dude. What about him? That's some serious happy hat going on, guys. That's like, would you buy one of them? Would you say that was real or is stuck on? He'd never be alone. He'd have epic conversations, but he doesn't look happy with him. He looks Chinese and he looks Neanderthal. Nice coat though. I like that coat. Okay. Whatever. Oh yeah, times haven't changed. No. If you were out now, mister, right, or missus, you'd win the Eurovision Song Contest. Hands down. Okay? He's dressed in black though. Oh, that's freaky. Yeah, I know. Look at the face on her. I gotta carry her fucking round. The plane, boss, the plane. Now that's not funny. She's got a pretty face. That's not funny. That's just taking a piss from like that bit up and not the arms. Penguin girl. Love. They oppressed you. That's shit. Wow. That's nothing. That's nothing. You see that every day. It's nothing. He just breathes it breathed in. So there's one of them lives local to me. I don't know. He's on a board and he pushes himself around and he hasn't got any bottom bits. I don't know how they pee or anything. It's weird. Or anything. Or him. What happens if your nose scratches, mate? What happens? That's really freaky. Chewbacca's real. Yeah. These are from the planet whatever planet Chewbacca's from. Kanish? Might be. Comment anyway. So that's Chewbacca is real. It's a real thing. Hairy. I wonder what shampoo they use. Head and Shoulders, maybe. Oh. See, if I seen him, he's like a big hamster. I'd want to go, oh, wouldn't you? No, probably not. I know. That's quite cute though. I don't know about the Krishna girl. The legs. 2 pairs of legs. Don't know. Yeah, that's nothing to do with being a freak. That's just being stupid. Oh, Egg Girl's my favourite. She wins hands down. He wins hands down. Whatever it is, wins hands down. Look at that hairdo, guys. Yeah, Limal has nothing on this. Okay, Kajagoogoo, eat your heart out. Look at this. Even really stylish glasses. Beautiful coat. Beautiful coat. Lovely little elf, because it's Christmas Day. Elf pants. Little elfy shoes. Oh, Cuckoo the bird. She's a bird. She's a girl. She's a girl. That's really cute, that is. Right, there's that woman with a massive feet again. They've really abusing her ass, haven't they? She got no arms. That's shit, because if you get a scratchy nose, it's just... There's other things you need arms for, I'm thinking on it. So, she's got a problem. Whenever she walks backwards, she goes forwards, and vice versa. It's the shit her is. So wherever she goes, she's been. Wherever she come in, she went. Other stuff. Yeah, elasticated man's fuck all. I can do that. I can move my ears. Right, keep an eye on this. Not that one. Okay. Okay. Nostrils. Okay. I could do a lotus position and levitate, but it is Christmas. No, I'm not buying that. No, it is. You do have Siamese twins. What if they can't stand one another, guys? Do they share the same brain? Same thought patterns? Do they think alike? So weird. Ah, that's cute actually. I quite like that. She's moaning because Daddy never takes her for a walk. Cousin It's wife. Yeah, Cousin It had a wife, guys. She's alright as well, though. From there down. Look, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, guys, okay? Just don't knock it. Alright? There's plenty of them around in the 20th century. Okay. That's Betty Boo. Doing a do. You do. There's that girl. She got lost. She was going to the toilet and she ended up in the woods because she went backwards because her legs go the wrong way around. She's Spider Girl. Spider Go Girl. I can see actual good applications for having hands on the bottom of your body. You know, there's many uses for them. You know, it's like ambidextrous plus, isn't it? So that's not too bad. John Merrick, or James Merrick, John Merrick. I am the Elephant Man. Okay, bad filming with John Hurt. They get him into some weird Victorian thing going on, drugs and stuff. He has a shit time, but he can't lay down because his neck can't support his big head, and he lays down, he dies. So I'm not really buying that story of John, the Elephant Man. Well, because it's spanned by them, see. Okay. Now, on my community page today, and Lee done this about, I don't know, a year maybe ago, I don't know, time flies, but it's a Union Jack, isn't it? You got the plasma dove, okay, the dove from above, and Jesus is on a mast of a ship. Now, mass is mast, Christ mast, and it's worship. We worship the warship, okay. And in this case, right, I don't know who the baby is with the woman, okay, or the Phoenician angel dude, but fact is, in this case, they crucified him to a ship, a warship. And they get away with the gold as well. Okay, bye. Just say a few words. And they're in the medieval era, because they've got crossbows and they're all dressed in medieval clobber. Now, I'll give you a book about the Emperor Vespasian. What's that? More juggage. Trains. What's that say on the bottom? Mechanics and navigation. I don't know why that's nothing to do with Jesus being crucified, but I got a book here that I'm going to give you towards the end of the Emperor Vespasian's The Vengeance of Our Saviour and Redeemer, Jesus Christ and the Emperor Vespasian. So he's a Roman emperor and he goes off venging the death of Jesus, and it's all set in the Middle Ages, like all of it, and the pictures are a bit balmy because they're all in this clobber, and all this is going down in that period, in that book. Okay, so we did decode it in the past, so these are some depictions I'm going to run through quickly on Crimbo Vlog. I mentioned that there's a good chance that, you know, Tsar Nicholas didn't get killed. Okay, they don't kill the elites. Okay, they just don't. Okay, not many generals either. They just don't. And they're doubles, aren't they? And even Little Willie, okay, Kaiser Wilhelm, who's got crazy fucking taste, which they'll laugh at and snigger when he walks down the line. They're brothers, aren't they? They're cousins. They look exactly alike. So I think that they could have had him like living as his double, and in Buckingham Palace, and who would know? The digging of the mud out. Actually, there's no digging going on, but it looks very, very mud flooded and fucked. I don't know where it is. Sorry this. Sorry, I've got the context, but it's buried mud flow. That's that site we just looked at, and there's all esophagus or whatever they are, mummies, buried under it all in the mud, because mud's coming. See, it's a mud flood, and somebody found these in a shop local to them in America land. Delicious alchemy, gluten and dairy-free porridge oats, and they have a cute little 5-pointed star, and it's delicious alchemy. So, in your face. Okay, this is my Facebook. I'm going to show you some stuff. Oh, thank you, Bobby. Merry Christmas stuff as well. My Facebook is active. Okay, if you want to join my Facebook, I can add you on friends there. I don't mind at all. Now, this guy basically does videos where, as in, he plays screenshots and he plays my voice in the background is really comical. I'll show you now. So there's my message on my Matty Matsons. Nothing sinister going on. Okay, this is like my father's family name. My Facebook Liedtke is shit and full of like globe stuff and bollocks from years ago, so I dumped all that and started. This is my third Facebook, by the way. Okay, so it's good to use that name for me. So there we are, a snowy start for today, and we had quite a few comments and happy things of people. So happy things all to you too for the new year, because now if you're a flat earth British peep, right, and you've subscribed and you click that bell to get notified of all my videos, lucky you guys, because this is going to be very, very exciting in a short space of time. Things are going to be very exciting. Just keep an eye on the year, and all will become apparent shortly. Okay, like I said, things are about to change. So I thank all you beautiful people for all your lovely endless Christmas greetings, and Stacy, my friend Stacy Curtis in Massachusetts. Okay, she's got a massive Massachusetts. Whoa, Staffordage from Mary, and it just goes on. Thank you, Patricia Hurst, my friend. Amanda Brockway, she's a local Ely girl. Okay, nice one, Amanda. Who works where I work in beekeeping, funnily enough. And God, so many new. Thank you, Azad. And that's it, just my Christmas messages today. And what else we got on here? This is Victor Bouge's new site. Okay, Tartar Legacy is posted on there, and he's the Bouge man. Okay, he's got new stuff. Okay, that's Victor, our man Victor. Okay, a juice master as well. Azad is born. Good old Putin there, Putininski. Okay, and this as well, somebody who is Germaine, Artimus has excitedly posted the Holy Grail of Our Flat Earth by Martinica, and a very actually a load of people are contacting me how very excited they are, and got on their Christmas tables and stuff for their Christmas stuff this morning. So thank you for that. And that's Germaine Aminus. I always say that wrong, but thanks, brother, for that. That's really cool. So there's the book, The Invention. I've got one right here right now, in a box by there. And some problems with Amazon in Australia. They're being told shit, but you know, we're in talks, and everything will be sorted out, hopefully. So if you don't know about the book and you're new to my channel, we brought out a release of all of our compilation of Flat Earth British topics and discoveries all in a book format. Okay, and this is stuff that I've been up to lately. I was 4.5 hours, or 4, wow, on Brian Staveley's and Karen B's show the other day, and it was really cool. So you can click that, watch that. So this is all on my publisher's book site, and there I am with Adam Meakin, Riley and Ranty Flat Earth. discussing things. And there I am with Robin and Roxanne discussing things. And FE Conference 2018, that was last year. I was on Racketeers News, and there's all sorts of stuff that they linked up for me, or Kay did. My kind publisher. So that's pretty epic. And this is going to be updated as well with my two new channels on there. Okay, and this is more information than you could probably digest in an entire lifetime. There is tens of thousands of book releases, map archives, and everything else you could possibly imagine in this field. Okay, so you can link up to the bookage through here, everything that goes on in Flat Earth British World. Now I'm back on my YouTube, which I've been blocked from. Now I can get on shares properly, because I've only been sharing on Facebook. Well, that's it. And now I can go back on Twitter and Pinterest, and I've got a fan page on Reddit, etc., and all the other formats. Okay, so Shapes, Tartaria, Firmament, Comets, Fasces, Antiquitech, Technosmia, Starforts, Airships, Maps, Giants, Resources, Words, and News. And this is my son's. He's got business cards now. He's expanding upon his little project for alchemical knowledge sharing. Check him out. I'll put a link in the descriptions box. Give him a few subbage, okay? Because he's making maximum effort, and you got to, I respect that. That's brilliant. Having a go. So I think we should have a little look at the photo drop, because it's been pinging. People have been adding. Now, we don't know about the photo drop. This is sheer excellence. People share the best juice they can get, and we make sure that only juice is allowed on Flat Earth British Think Tank photo drop. The great Flat Earth British Think Tank photo drop. Like that. Juicy. See? Juicy. Okay. Oh, I like that. Nice one. Swahit. Oh, I hate that weather. I've been up a mast in weather like that. Done a pit. Is it? No. That's the local cafe run by me. And Lee's favourite thumbnail. Lee has exceptional taste, does my friend Lee. Damage with a boat inside. Oh, I love that. Is that the Cutty Sack? I don't know, it's got a load of masts. I bet that can move. Whew. They fly these sail ships, you know. Ooh. Not like fly in the sky, or they might do, I mean they go fast. So before and after. Nothing's changed, has it? It's just exactly the same. Okay. Before and after. Ooh, let's have a look at this. 1818. 1880s. Okay. Okay, that hasn't changed that church, has it? All that building, really. That's added. That's gone. It's a shame. Oh, and Paris. It was the great expositions. All that loveliness, and then basically in 2017, the year of utter retardation, they replaced everything. It's just fucking insanity. Ugh. And special tramps for special people. Okay, so brilliant. Well done, whoever loaded up. Oh, look at these bunco booths outside this device. Excellent evidence, my friend. Ooh, these are juicy. Ooh, these are juicy. Phoenician. Oh, Satan makes an appearance with his horns. He's a horny dude. Faceless Knight, always associated with Satan. Electromagnetic technology. Wow. Yeah, he's evil, that Faceless Knight. I worked that out a long time ago. It's like really evil. So, thank you for them. I'm coming back. Oh, that's silver. Or gold. Don't know. And the building of Christ the Redeemer. And keeping your cat in a beard's very nice too. Right, move on. Oh, these are brilliant. You can get on there yourself. You can add to it yourself. And that, guys, is the Great Flat Earth British Photo Drop Think Tank. You can enter it through my website. I'll link this up and you can check it out for yourself. And there's the book. the Redeemer of our Saviour, Jesus Christ, or Jesus Christ. It's medieval, and this guy has got a Tartarian double eagle over his bed. It's all set in the Middle Ages, and it's Tartarian overtones also. Okay. So he's laying in bed, he's supposed to be Roman. They're showing him a picture of Jesus and saying, come on, let's go and have him. Let's go and get him. And this is the book itself. I can't show you it all because I've got to get on 6:30 UK time. And I'll be talking for hours. But hope you've enjoyed. Hope everything worked out. Hope you've enjoyed Juicy. There's plenty to share, plenty to look through. So some medieval night things going on. And it's all to do with Romans, who are not Romans because they are Phoenicians, in the Middle Ages, avenging Christ who hasn't long been killed, apparently, according to this. Isn't that interesting? Okay, I'll link it up, guys. Can't go through it. Now, I did have images. I've got plenty of images. It's just the time aspect. Let's just skip through a few. This is a ship that went out, and it's called Thirst Utopians on Royal Tar State Liberty. So the ship's called the Royal Tar, and they're a load of children, and they're utopians. Now, do you think they've gone to a utopia, guys? Do you think that's what's happening? Few adults or children are going to a new utopia, apparently, on a ship that has tar in it. This is Benjamin Franklin's oven, which is really beautiful. It's like an auger. Phoenicians. With the Medusa active charge, and the tree is in fact got dude's party, is it? Belly button, don't know. Happy hats. Nippage, more nippage, a Phoenician sphinx. See the nose going on, can't you? The hair, braids. That's nice, beautiful. And Moloch, just doing like what Washington was just doing, and they feed him babies. There's a BBQ. And there's more satanic goings on from the watery deep, so more watery wickedness. So he comes up with his fish scales, frying heads, skellies, but it's out of the water because he's aquatic. He's got many. Is this analogous just for the psyche? Because you've got like these different aspects, haven't they? Multi-faceted personality. Oh, what about this guy? Stairway to Heaven. White Gandalf. Open to interpretation. Very sinister. And these are the Phoenicians, or the Venetians, the masked ones, the evil ones. These are them. This is what they look like. They look like that. And this is their hats. They're freaks. And this is more medieval. Let's go and have a crusade and go and do some venging. All in the medieval, leading up to the Renaissance, but I think it was all in one certain period. Okay, and this god dude with his god tech hat has chopped off the head of the nice touch of the Gorgon, so neutralizing the EM charged. Happy hats. Happy hats. Taking the incense out. What about that? Looks like it's not real. Looks like just an artist's impression. Regardless. So, ooh. Right, so what we got going on here? I don't really like this, but I'm gonna have to have a look. Looks like some strange mastectomy practices going on. I don't really know. One background. Oh, that doesn't look nice. There's the people upside down and stuff. They fuzzed all of the torture in the background out, except for that woman's forced, what looks like a mastectomy thing going on. Dunno. Right, to a drink, because I am gagging. Phoenician decoration. Actually, I'm going to be moving quickly. Oh, that's nice. Fasci's figurehead of a ship thing going on, and Fasci's in here with 3x code, so everything is in there. Shell. Well, once you know, before and after, the Mexico City, Mexico, in Mexico. That's in Elizabeth, somewhere over. That's in LA actually. The groundwater facilities. So that's my video. So look at this totem dance. So in the death dance, they're doing a circle dance. The skeletons are playing the music, and the living are dancing with the dead. Hourglass, active charge, wings open, and they're like bat wings, aren't they? Scythe, the shovel for the mud, the scythe, culling humanity. Totem dance. Nice touch. Nice and Christmassy, that is. So we've got more double fasces on this. Sonic pyramid, plasma, splat. More. I think this might be just bad press at Tartarians, I don't know. Can't really be specific what's going on, but it looks like our old man's being killed. And she's about to go off and have a weird, pitiful existence. This is Warsaw Ghetto. Bombed out Warsaw Ghetto. And some Benini. We love Benini. We love Benini. I guess you want to watch some of them in a minute. I'll show you some of them, but we'll just go through some Benini. It's like we're switching back and forth. Don't make your eyes go funny. But yeah, the technology behind them, it's just crazy how they could just do it. Must have been poured wet. Are they people in them? And the resonance solidified them. Excuse me. It's crazy. What that for a door arch? Phoenician door arch. Whew. So yeah, I could go on like this for a couple of hours. Dance of the butterfly, or the cocoon. And a butterfly comes out. Tartarian happy hat. Feathers. Stimulate the ether. And that's in the year 706. 706. That's about right. Some more Phoenician masquerade. They tell you, because it's got Phoenician right over a mind's eye. And all of this Phoenician included stuff. Okay. I gotta get on. So ships, yeah, they press ganged a load of children. This is a training ship, British Navy, I think it's Plymouth, and they're all children on a ship. More of the same message, guys. Wings open, active charge, and the scepter, fish head crown, all CNI, orb, and all of the arrows, spraying of technasmia, or orgon, if you like. So let's come back. I've got literally thousands of images, so there's loads to look forward to. I've got no time, because I want to upload this now. Where I see this later. Oh, that's not good. Get that serpent on your neck. That is parasite invasion. That ain't good, is it? Should be laying there taking him and kick him in. What's this? She looks like somebody I know. She's got the Phoenician grapes going on. Okay. And that's my bunny rabbit, Fluffy. He's a legend amongst rabbits. He's a royal rabbit. He's a very, very nice rabbit. He's my Fluffy. Okay, I'm back. Happy holidays. And everything else. Did you share? Please share. Okay, I don't know many of you in my chat. I hope the music worked out and everything worked out and I never glitched or shit. I don't know. No way of knowing until I play back. peace, love and gratitude again. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week. I'm going to be back in a day or two. I'll be back for Saturday. In fact, okay, I'll show you the rest of my stuff and we'll go forward from there. And next year, Flat Earth British think tank peeps are going to smash it, change history, tip the balance, and everything will be completely different. Okay, next year is going to be something that will be very surprising for you all, very exciting. Okay, that's good. Okay, if you need me, martinliedtke7gmail.com. That will be in the descriptions box, my Facebook, all the stuff that we got going on. It's all going to be linked up. All of that juice that I showed, all will be linked up. Enjoy it at your leisure. And whatever else I can find, I will link up to. That's what I'm doing. Okay? Alright, brilliant. Be good. And I'll see you soon.